Welcome to episode 28 of Skippable Cutscenes. Can I have everyone introduce themselves?
No.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Lisa.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm Lisa. Or Judgment,
Oh,
rather.
she's not allowed to go first.
I am, though. I just did. I am.
I noticed.
Hi, I'm
Taking
Lisa,
charge.
aka Judgment. I play Judgment. I know nothing. Goodbye.
Will,
Hi, I'm Will, and I play Step.
Cleo,
Hi, I'm Cleo, and I play Gilly, who is not going to die today. Or if she does, it's going to be hilarious.
No!
Marissa,
Hi, I'm Marissa. I play Vera, the fighter bard.
our heroes have returned to the island of Karina to intercept the Weaver's disciple before she can unleash her destructive magics. Scouring the island for any signs that this disciple had arrived, Gilly just caught a whiff of something.
Oh, literally, yeah. I smell it.
I assume you guys had a plan that you had discussed before you spent several days scouring the island. What was that plan?
I don't remember
Do you know
anything.
I think it was a case of...
Since when have we ever had a plan for anything?
Our plan is we go to Karina.
What I would assume was like every hour or so we reconvene and if we found something. Or
Okay.
we go to a ship and we set up a signal if we found something.
Okay, and since Gilly, you're at the port doing this, do you have any signal to the guards so that they can raise the town alarm? Did you pre-negotiate anything
Hang
like
on,
that?
hang on. I actually have spells for this.
Oh,
I'm going to cast Fireball and just throw it up into the air. Not
Okay,
Fireball.
so-
Holy shit, a fireball?
No.
now remember, you're still in your
My puppy form.
beast
I
form.
can't do that. Okay, I'm going to howl.
okay.
Howl?
That is very...
Etc.
Wow, okay.
So-
unless we decided that beforehand, that's just going to be like, oh, there's something howling.
Hang on. You know I'm a wolf at this point. You know that I'm looking for something. So
Yeah,
either I found
did-
something or I'm in danger.
Did you tell either Captain Sweet or any of the guards that if they hear a howl to
I didn't,
anything?
but I'm going to pretend I did.
I don't
let's say that you
remember
did
where
because
I am.
there were several days here. You could be wherever you want
You can always
right now.
just say you did.
So I hear the howl,
Off screen.
Okay.
and I am going to run towards Gilly.
Yeah, a number of the guards also start to sort of snap to attention, and you hear a very low bell ringing sound. Not necessarily the panic level bell, but the
A wooga.
the mobilize the guards
Mhm.
bell tone. All right.
I'll saunter over there, I guess.
Yeah, Step's going to start walking over.
Okay. And Gilly, you smell the definitive orcish smell that you were looking for.
I have had a shower in between this. I'm assuming it's
Well,
not me.
You're in a wolf body, so technically you are not generating any
Let's be
orc
honest,
smell.
I still smell of orc. I smell more of orc as a wolf.
Well, just as a wolf, you rolled around insufficient poo to get the orc smell off.
Sure,
Like a good
let's
doggo.
go with that. Okay, I'm going to keep howling until I've got an appropriate gatherment of assorted souls, and then
Okay.
start snuffling my way.
All right. A ship had just come in. People are sort of shuffling off, and now they're mostly stopped. The guard has held up his hand and told people to wait.
I shall snuffle the.
And
snuffle
I'm
the
going to
passengers.
assume that you all have gathered together now.
Yes, we are all gathering in the...
The gathering has done. We are gathered.
We have gathered.
We have gathered
Gathered ourselves.
Okay, where's my list of things here? Okay. So, Gilly, you would like to approach the crowd
Yeah,
of
I'm
people
gonna
getting off the boat and run a
a sniff
spell
check.
check? A sniff check, which I believe has advantage in that form,
Yes, I think so.
which is why you wear that form.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, that's perception, isn't it?
Implying you ever make sense.
Make more sense than you, Ducky.
No!
That is a 21.
Ooh, okay. You pick up a scent on the boat. You sort of brush past the crowd. You're able to smell that there was like a concentration in one of the beds that's orky, and then a very recent smell of it moving up the deck to the side, and then it takes on like a fishy smell and disappears.
Okay, I'm going to de-wolf. We got a druid who's turned into a fish.
Ooh.
A fish.
Yeah, she's jumped off the boat that way. And how long's the boat been docked?
Okay, based on the timing of the smells, you figure that this jump off happened essentially as the bell started.
Okay, so we head that way quickly. I am going to dolphin, I guess.
All right.
I'm going to follow in a straight line.
Right into the water?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll go into the water.
You're gonna don your cap of water breathing?
Yeah, it
step into the
looks
water,
remarkably familiar, but it's a totally different one than the one that was previously stolen.
You just turn it inside out.
Yeah, it's actually it's a.
Would that reverse the changes?
What was that step?
Oh, would that reverse the cap of water breathing?
Yeah, let's be breathing air now.
Yeah.
I have
Wait.
issues with this.
I know you
And
do.
judgment. Are you going to remain on the shore or not?
Run down the shore. Run down the shore.
Yeah,
Except Gilly's saying that in dolphin. So
I want to. Oh shit!
Dolphins should be able to cast spells because they're magic.
What?
I'm counting that as legitimate, yes. I'm going to be using my sonar to find something that smells like an orky fish.
Orky fish.
I assume they have.
Orky fish.
Do I have-
Orky fish.
I do not have dolphin in my
does
wild
whatever
shape
an
list
orky
here.
fish does.
Swims and smells
And eats fish.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Seeing my fellow.
I will stay near the
groupmates-
surface and make sure that judgment can see where we are.
Seeing my fellow teammates jump into the water without hesitation, I cast Alter Self and use my aquatic adaptation, which means
Alright.
I adapt my body to an aquatic environment, sprouting gills and growing webbing between my fingers. I can breathe underwater and gain a swimming speed equal to my walking speed for up to 1 hour.
Which is important because Vera and Step will both be at slower than normal speeds, while Gilly will have whatever the swim speed of a dolphin is, which I think is going to be like 40.
And
Yeah.
this
Oh well.
Costs me
It's
one.
maybe
spell
you should
point.
get out
There we go.
and get a horse.
What? Oh, you guys are
Well,
faster than me?
No, you're faster than them two. You and me are at decent speed.
Right.
I don't know if Step can get a horse.
Step is not going. I'm going to follow Step because Step is not going to go
Yeah.
any faster than he's going to go.
So it's Gilly and me in the water.
You
and
guys
two
track-
are going to be on land.
You track as best you can.
Okay.
Don't engage until
Is there
We
any
get there.
way that I can understand Gilly's speech as a dolphin, though?
Don't you have message?
Maybe. I do
You
not.
have
No, I don't.
I thought
Different
you had
game.
message.
Different game.
Different game. Whoops.
I used to have message. I do not anymore. So
I don't.
Just-
no.
don't engage.
But
Follow.
it's fine. Like, we'll just be together and track whatever the hell's going on, and if need be, I can just surface and call out for you guys. It'll work.
All right. You are all in the water, correct?
It's all swimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is where we
Wow.
come down
Walking.
lightning.
I'm
Party
I'm
game.
hanging back with Step.
I believe Gilly would be the best choice for a perception check because dolphins probably have some kind of advantage on there.
Oh, I get advantage on perception. That's good.
You
Oh,
hear
that's 15.
You hear a dolphin-y ping sound as it
Sounds like sonar.
Yep. It's exactly like sonar. And then you just hear the blip 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 in her fatty brain cells absorb the sound.
I'm gonna try and eat her,
15. Let me roll.
or at least get her in my toothy jaws.
You definitely detect your surroundings. There are fish down here. You're not sure which fish it would be. None of them seem to be. Most of them seem to be lacklusterly wandering around.
I'm gonna roll perception as well, just because.
Okay. Do you have dark vision?
I do, yes. And
Okay.
I rolled a 4, so disregard.
Okay. So, how would you like to search? Would you like to go back up on the shore and see if you can intercept somebody? What's your plan from
Well,
here?
my plan at the moment is to see if any fish are doing non-fish-like things, like hiding from me.
Okay. Roll an
You're
insight
a
check.
dolphin!
for
Of
the
course they
fish.
would be hiding from you.
Yeah.
But suspiciously hiding from me. Like hiding like, oh, if I'm under the rock, they can't find me.
Can
So
I
if
roll
a
an
fish is like
investigation
reading the
check?
newspaper and whistling,
Yeah, that. They're trying to blend in fishily. Insight. Insight is wisdom, isn't it?
I believe so. You're
Excellent.
thinking into the mind of a fish.
I've got a natural one.
Okay.
I also
All
rolled
these
insight
fish are
just-
suspicious.
Oh god.
Every single one of these
They're all
fish.
suspicious. I shall indeed keep pinging until I'm satisfied.
It's a suspicious school of fish.
All right, roll another perception check. What's the range? Does it give you a range on that sort of thing as a dolphin?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay.
I will assume a range.
Is that still advantage?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, hang on. 16 plus 4. 20.
Just barely out of the edge of your center. You do see some movement that you feel has more intention to it than just I'm waiting around for food to fall in my mouth.
I shall shout in dolphin, come here, you fucking dodgy bastard.
What?
But it sounds a bit like
Are you making that sound at the creature?
I'm just making that sound in general. I'm not even turning to face that creature because I feel like if I face it, it's gonna run.
Okay.
So I'm sort of aware of it, but not looking directly at it. I am looking at all the other fish though. So I've got it on the corner of my radar.
And I'm basically just hovering around you, waiting for you to take action.
I suppose roll an intimidation check.
Oh. 15?
Okay. There does not seem to be any change. The creature that was moving with intent seems to be continuing in whatever direction it was moving.
I'm going to follow it.
Okay.
I'm right behind you.
Do the rest of you follow as well?
yeah, I don't know what's going on, but I'm following.
Okay.
Can I hold your fin? Just
Yeah, that would slightly reduce her movement speed.
Oh,
Because
no.
she's at
How
is it
much-
40 as a dolphin?
Yeah.
And your movement speed would be 30 underwater.
Yes,
So
yes.
she'd be able to get a little bit ahead of you while the rest of you are going to fall behind by like 15 steps per or 15 feet per turn.
No, but if I hold your fin, how much speed will that give you? Would it be reduced back to 30?
Yeah, I would
Oh.
imagine so.
Well, technically, I think the rules would say that she's carrying you, which would reduce her speed by half.
Oh, never mind
But
then.
you're still swimming, so I don't know. There'd be like the delta between them, so maybe you could both move at 35. Who cares?
All right, let's make it 35.
Okay.
Plus,
I have
I get to
120
touch her.
feet. I have 120
Oh, yeah, and you're
feet dark
dashing.
vision. Can I
Yeah.
see what's going on?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. That is 9.
You see fishies and like kelp and a little bit of muddy water. It's you
Great.
don't see what Gilly's going towards.
I
but
keep walking in the straight direction.
Wait, are you following Gilly or not?
I mean, when she pointed out and then dived into the water, I just followed directly in that direction.
Okay.
And I guess my golem radar kept me going straight.
Can I figure out what Gilly seems to be following?
Like you want to try to identify the creature?
Yeah.
roll a perception check.
Okay. Perception is up. Well, it's a 4.
Okay. I mean, you don't have dark vision. It's dark in the water because it's water. You're not really able to make out much of it.
Are we still near the shoreline?
You are still near the shoreline. The water is at this point is maybe 25 feet deep.
Okay.
It's, you're in the, it's possible you've been in pools that are this deep.
Okay.
At least I have. I don't know about you guys.
I had a job as a pool filter at one point.
Gilly, you're definitely gaining on the creature.
Okay, I shall keep going.
All right. As you get closer, you realize that it is an octopus. How close do you want to follow? Are you following it to see if you get noticed? Are you trying to be stealthy as you approach? What is your attack here?
I guess I'm just trying to. I'm trying to be a stealthy dolphin, but
You're a dolphin.
I'm a dolphin, so
Okay.
Is an octopus faster than a dolphin?
No.
No, hell no.
But if I go near it, it's going to latch onto my face, cover my blowhole, and I'm going to suffocate.
After 12 minutes.
After
or
12
whatever.
minutes, yeah. I shall go up
actually,
and get
You've
some
got
air,
me
actually.
with you.
Yeah. And if all else fails, I can electrocute the water, so...
No! Oh god, what a twist of fate that would be. Gilly kills Judgment by accident. Whoops.
Or on purpose.
No, she wouldn't
Anyway.
do that.
Maybe not deliberately.
So you're trying to follow from a particular distance and trying to be as stealthy as you can, right?
Yeah, as stealthy as a dolphin that's just...
Okay. Roll a stealth check with disadvantage.
That's a 2.
Okay. You notice that this octopus stops moving and seems to wait for you to try and catch up. Do you try to catch up?
I mean, I guess.
Okay. How close do you want to get?
About 10 feet away, I suppose. It's an octopus, it's not a giant squid. 10 feet seems safe.
Okay.
Unless it can cast spells. Oh, wait. It
I can
can't
cast
unless
spells
it's just
too.
out of form. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It just seems to float there. It's octopus eyes staring back at you.
I'm going to wait for the others to
And-
catch up.
And the strange tiefling girl riding on your fin.
Yeah, that's partly why I'm not that stealthy, I'm gathering. Yeah, I'm just going to wait until Step and Vera get here.
Okay. Step and Vera come within, maybe 10 feet behind you. And
I'm going to be a little bit further back than that. Let's say 20 feet behind her.
And the octopus reacts by spraying a cloud of ink.
10 feet away.
Yeah, you don't take any damage, but the area that they're in is completely obscured.
Okay.
And
I'm a dolphin, I'm going to use sonar.
Okay, roll your perception check to see if you can find out where they went.
That
Still,
is...
and technically,
12.
yeah, it was 12. Okay, they seem to be gone again.
Can I roll a perception check?
Sure. This would be at disadvantage because you're seeing into obscured area, which is now slowly dissipating.
I'm going to... Whilst they're doing that, I'm going to just start making sweeps around the area.
16.
Yeah, you still do not see the octopus.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. Plus perception. So, 19.
Still not visible.
I'm going to go swim back towards the shoreline, and because at this point there's no way I'm gonna like be able to find her.
Yeah, you can't see in the dark. You're half the speed.
So I'm gonna swim back to the shoreline and kind of start moving in the direction that we were heading in.
Okay.
So.
All right. Do you tell any guards to keep an eye out for any octopuses?
Are we still close enough to the thing?
Yeah. Yeah. You haven't moved. You're still within the confines of the town.
How often? No, never mind. I wouldn't know that. Yeah. I'll tell them that they were on the that they had turned into the person we were chasing had turned into an octopus, but has eluded us with Octopus Ink. And to kind of keep an eye on the shoreline because they're going to have to come ashore at some point. So maybe fan out and...
Yeah, they nod. So we also investigated the ship, and they may not have been alone. It looks like there may have been some tiny creatures that accompanied them that we have not been able to locate.
What kind of tiny creatures?
We believe the sparkly kind.
No, that's bad.
I see. Okay.
I think it's still here, so I'm going to turn into a square and
You think
stay.
it's just changed colour?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of like turn into a square and try and blend in with the mud, which is kind of hard because I'm gold, but maybe I'll just look like a treasure chest or something.
Okay, so you're gonna stick out the area waiting for some kind of movement.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gilly's running sweeps around the area to
All
find
right, roll
out.
another perception check. This would probably
That
be a new
is-
stealth check.
Hang on. That's... Oh! Okay. Oh! My perception is one of my skills. Okay. That would make that 24.
Oh, okay. Again, just outside of your range, more towards the shore, almost hanging onto the one of the wooden pillars of a dock. You can sense that there's some tentacles slowly climbing up and under a dock out of the water.
I'm gonna go bite.
You're gonna go
I'm gonna go and bite.
straight up and bite.
I'm
Okay.
gonna go straight and bite it.
Roll
and then run away.
Yeah. Roll initiative. I guess everybody should do this.
Okay.
14.
I will transform out.
16.
16.
18.
All right. I didn't get any of those. All right.
So let's all just go at once.
Yay!
So, Gilly, I think yours was 15.
14.
All right. Step, what was yours?
16, same as Lisa's.
All right. 16 is Lisa and Step. 14 is Gilly. Vera, what was yours?
18.
So same as, okay. And
I've got
I
16.
guess I should roll for
Same
these guys.
as what, DM? The octopus?
No. Lisa, or I put Lisa, Judgment, Step, and Vera, all have the same one. And you guys would technically be up first, but Gilly is in the surprise round attack thing. So, Gilly, roll your attack against the octopus.
So this is a
15.
big octopus, by the way. So describe
No.
this octopus for me.
It is a small octopus, kind of like what you would see served to you in a weird Japanese restaurant.
Okay.
It seems to be built more for, or used more for stealth than for,
Stealthy octopus.
that was a 15.
15.
Go ahead and roll damage. As a dolphin.
Hang on, I'm just checking my dolphin bite. I can't remember.
Probably a d6 or a d4
Something like that.
plus
It's
2.
technically porpoise. 1d6 plus 1. That's 5 damage.
Okay. you bite into this octopus, and
Does it taste like orc?
not initially. Initially, it tastes like octopus, but then it seems to get larger and then taste like work, which was just 2 follow-in damage points. So -2.
Yay, I win!
And then you hear a ow! Gosh darn it!
They got the fucking needle teeth of dolphins.
Dude, it's underwater. It wouldn't sound like that, right?
She's just climbing out of the other thing. So she's like under the dock, was crawling up one of the under the pillars that keep it up.
Okay.
All right. Judgment, Stepper, Vera, who wants to go first?
You guys go first. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell I can do here.
I'll go first. Why not? So
Okay. It would take all your movement to get to where this is, Vera.
I'm not going there.
Oh, okay.
Because why would I go there?
I don't know.
There's fairies somewhere around us. Is there? Would it be an action to do a perception check?
An active one, yeah. What's your passive perception?
It's gonna be like 11, I think.
Okay, yeah. Your passive perception does not detect any.
Okay. Well, you know what? Let's do this first, and then we can kind of start moving. I don't want to go all the way in the water. Oh wait, she was clinging to the side of a dock, right?
Yes.
So I'll go down to the dock. Okay. First, though, just to be safe, I'm gonna try a sword burst around me.
Okay. What's the range on sword burst?
5 feet. It's
Okay.
basically a melee attack.
Yeah, and it's a cantrip, right?
It is a cantrip.
And it's you do attack rolls for that, or is
No,
it
it
just
is
a
a
save?
save.
What's the save?
DC is 16.
Okay. You don't notice any impacts with your sword burst.
Okay. And then I will move on the dock, kind of over to where this stuff is happening.
Okay.
Where I kind of see some commotion on the side of the dock and like an orc head kind of, or an orc hand kind of like, grasping out of the water.
It's more like her leg is in the water and she's halfway up.
Oh.
And there's a dolphin mouth
Okay.
on
I'm
her
going to
shin.
move into, let's say 10 feet, so I'm not in immediate range, but I'm close by.
That's about as far as you can make it anyway.
Okay. So I will do that.
Okay. Stepper judgment.
I'm going to. Could I move up to where everyone is?
Let's see. You were there underwater. You can probably get within 10 feet of where Gilly is.
Okay. I'm going to move up to there, and then I'm going to throw my anchor at the back of the orc's head.
All right. Roll your attack.
Okay.
You watch a step with his chained anchor that he's been holding on to. Throws it 10 feet.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Okay. Roll damage.
It's a crit. Okay.
A critical anchor.
So you roll the dice that it would be for that, and then you double whatever value you see on the dice, but not the +5 that would, or whatever would normally be added to that.
Yeah. Oh, it's a +2, I think.
Okay.
Oh god, which one's the D8?
They are the ones that are like 2 pyramids smushed together.
Pointy one.
There we go. So that's 20 damage plus 25 damage.
Okay. She goes. She screams in pain.
That didn't knock her out?
No.
Okay. And I guess that's my turn.
Okay.
And I go, halt!
Judgment.
Yeah,
Now with your form, you'd be able to make it all the way up to her if you wanted to.
okay. But that's not my biggest problem. My main problem here is that I have only fire spells, and fire spells in water, I don't think that's going to work out really well.
Get out of the water.
And then what?
Uh,
Fire into the water? Like it's.
Do you have any like defensive spells you could set up now?
Well, I do have a bit of a plan. Like I have some options.
Okay.
First of all, I'm going to use my action to cast True Strike to get some insight into the target's defenses,
Okay.
and also gain advantage on my next attack roll.
All right. What insight does that provide? As it is? Do you just what's the True Strike? Let's look this up because I don't remember the range on it.
Oh, that's
either.
30
I wasn't
feet.
sure. Okay, so you close within 30 feet.
Yes.
Let me read this.
And it just says your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. Doesn't say
Oh,
anything
okay. It
else.
doesn't actually. Okay, because there are some abilities that will let you know certain things about the character.
Nope, just general. The target's defenses. So, tell me. And I'm doing this on the octopus, by the way.
Well, she's not an octopus anymore.
She's not?
She's-
Oh, wait, I missed
She's
that.
an orc now.
Wait, what? Oh, she's back to being an orc. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
good.
got
because
like
Octo-
smacked with the anchor.
She got bit by a dolphin.
Oh yeah, actually it was before that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was
And then she got
trying
and
to
then she
figure
got
out what
smacked
the
in
hell
the head.
options I had, so I wasn't paying fully attention. Okay.
She's like half out of the water.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my god! Okay, well, I'm sticking to my True Strike, but that's good news.
Are you like all the way in the water? Where are you?
I am still right next to Gilly.
Okay. Because I want to warn you guys about the fairies, but
So, yeah, I imagine being right next to the orc.
okay.
Does she have a
All
name?
right.
Yes.
You know her name.
I don't
is her
remember her
name?
name, but she has a name.
She has a name.
What's her name?
I guess you'll ask her.
It was like
her
a
name's
cute
Jill,
name.
Oh, right.
Okay, yeah, it was Jill.
Jill.
and she has freckles.
I don't care about her freckles. Alright, so.
I just knocked them off her face, probably.
Gilly,
But.
you are in your dolphin.
No,
Oh, that's right.
I want to see if I have any bonus actions. Because I don't know, actually. But. Because what I want to do as a bonus action is Expeditious Retreat to get on the land. So I can start casting. I want to be out of the water, but I want to be as close to her as possible.
Okay, so you climb up onto the dock.
Hello.
Hi.
You see Vera.
Watch out. There's probably some invisible fairies around,
Oh god, thanks. Okay.
just like there were in the other fight.
I don't like fairies, but thanks for the warning. Alright, well, that's me then.
I don't want to be a rat
Alright.
again.
No one wants to be a rat.
I want to see fan art from you exploding out of a person, but whatever.
Gilly, it's your turn.
Right, I am going to. You see, this is the problem. I mean, I could turn into myself and start casting, but I kind of want to try to pull her down into the water.
No!
Try and drown her.
No. That would
You can try. So you want to do a strength check in your dolphin form?
I shall porpoise my way around this.
All right, try to. It's an athletics check.
Oh, thanks. Porpoise. Oh, that's a 19.
Okay. It's her.
I mean, is that enough?
I'm rolling for hers. Yeah, that's enough to hold her. You've grappled her, and you can use your movement to try and pull her down.
Okay, I'm going to try and pull her down.
Alrighty. You pull her back in the water about 10 feet.
Wow, she's tall.
Well, she's underwater now.
Oh, okay,
You
cool.
pull her underwater to as low as you can, basically, because it isn't that deep right where you are.
I'm going to try and pull her towards Step.
Okay. It doesn't take very far because he was able to hit, and he's only 10 feet back.
Because if Steph can grapple her, then she can drown. Yay! Murder!
Oh, God.
All right. It is now her turn. This is already not going that well for her.
Good. That's what we want. I know it's
have
not
been
what
very
you
lucky.
want, but it is what we want.
I mean, I kind of feel bad because we're murdering a kid, effectively.
She's like 8.
Is she?
Yeah, I
You
know.
can tell this.
That doesn't make it easier.
Is she only
He seems to
that
be pretty
young?
second.
She's orcs. She's a full orc. She's not a half orc. Orcs reach maturity at like what 10, 11.
She's teen orc.
So she looks like if she were a human, she'd be like 14. 13, 14.
Well, okay. She can always surrender.
Yeah, she
In
can.
fact, that would be.
And she's got to say, so I surrender first. She's underwater.
Well, you know, what I'm saying is in fact, not killing her is probably better because
It's all right. We can perform the kiss of life after we've drowned her.
Or
She
not, you know.
She gonna cast Thunderwave.
Ooh, bring it! You want to play? I can play.
At 3rd level.
Oh, okay. I see.
So
that's the big guns.
She's bringing a big son. So it's a deck save, isn't it?
it is a 282. My short notes here don't have the full description.
It's all right. I've got Thunderwave. Hang on.
I believe it is a dex save. Thorn Whip, Thunderwave. Here we go. 1st level evocation. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, con. Okay, as a dolphin.
As a dolphin.
It's 18.
You succeed. Step, you're going to do the same thing.
Okay.
So Constitution saving throw.
20.
Okay, you both succeed.
Half damage.
So, where's my d8s? There we go. So you each take 11 points of damage,
Okay.
which might. I don't know how many hit points do porpoises have.
I'm still in porpoise form. Got 2 left.
All right, and
Did you say 8?
no, I said 11 points of damage. And I think there's one more thing that she can do. So I don't think it takes an action to do that. And it'll piss Gilly off, which will make it better.
Well, I see.
It is a bonus action, okay. She is going to use Balm of the Summer Court.
Oh, bitch!
What is that? Why is
You
that
gonna die now!
Why is that bad?
Because she's of my druid court. So
And she heals back 11 hit points.
Oh, it's that spell.
Plus 3 temporary hit points.
Well, that's shitty.
it's all right. She's only got a few things before she can drown.
Okay.
I mean, from what you were aware of drowning, it would take a couple minutes.
It's all right. Once I get her into steps arms, I think we're okay.
Get
All right,
get her
top-
into
top
steps
of the-
arms. That's not disturbing at all.
Drown
It
her,
is
Step. Drown her.
It is the top of the round.
I'm making grabby hands.
Grabby. Well, she's already grappled, so...
I want to switch to Kitty.
I want a petty kitty. Kitty, kitty.
Step wants to pet the octopus. Well,
It's not an
ex-octopus.
octopus now.
Wants to pet the almost fully grown girl.
Am
That
I at the
sounds
top of the
weirder.
round, or somebody else on the top of the round?
Nope, you are not.
Okay, the fairies are.
I'm looking up a spell.
Eager.
Well,
I mean,
she
I
said
am
it, but then
too.
she didn't. She didn't respond. So
All right, no, this is what they're gonna do. You see one of them, both Judgment and Vera see one of them appear over the water, over top of where Gilly and Step and Jill are. And
What do we see appear?
They cast a spell.
The
Oh,
fairies?
you see a tiny, glowing, sparkly, winged creature. From this distance, a little hard to tell, but you know from experience that it's a tiny, humanoid-looking,
we've
cute,
fought them before.
adorable,
Okay.
thing. And it's casting a spell straight down. Step and Gilly, you notice that Jill's form seems to change.
Oh no.
She seems to be changing into some sort of. It looks almost like a large panther or a lynx, but it seems to have fey features involved in it.
Right, one of you, please nuke that fairy. Please.
And then it heads off into the distance. One of the other ones.
That sounds suspiciously much like police.
I know.
That's
Another
the
one.
guards are into town.
Another one pops into existence, and on the ferry that is above the water, also gets a spell cast on it, and seems to turn into one of these same creatures.
So the fairies are turning into the creature, or...
Well, no. Jill is now one of the creatures, and one of the fairies is one of the creatures.
So she's like floating, and then another fairy like turns into a cat.
And then and then this one falls into the water.
Okay, I was gonna say she kind of like Looney Tunes in the air for a 2nd and then gracefully dives into the water as a
legs
cat.
just going, oh my god, this was a bad idea.
Well, this is a terrible thing to change into. Cats hate water.
Yeah, I'm kind of imagining like
And cats also have lungs as well, so...
Yep.
When Astep
is
really
fine.
wants to pet the cat.
you know how cats like
You can try.
jump into like a bathtub and then like try to get out. That's kind of what I imagined, but not really.
Yes, I have a scar thanks to that.
Yep.
And you gather there might be more, but they don't seem to be casting any spells. So, Judgment, Step, or Vera, who would like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
So you are faced. Wait.
Let me go
Who's going
first. And there's a reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'll let you move, and then you can move more if you want, or whatever. And I'll give you. Well, you don't need temps, but everybody else could get temps and stuff. None of these things are within range of me, right? Where are the fairies like that I can see?
Okay. There's one fairy that's visible. It has partially gone up under the deck of the dock.
Uh-huh.
So you'd have to sort of like reach down to stab at it. So it might have 3/4 cover, that sort of thing.
And the other one is a cat that just fell in the water?
The other one is a cat that is just plunged into the water.
Okay. So the first thing is... Okay. First step, I will cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the cat that just fell in the water.
Okay.
That is a save versus wisdom.
And let's see, it has to understand certain languages, right? Okay, yeah.
Does it?
Yeah, that's fine. It understands common.
Okay.
So it would be fine.
DC 16.
DC 16. What was the save again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. That's a 13. Wait, no, I rolled 14. That's a 15.
Okay.
What was the save? 16?
16.
All right, it starts
It
laughing
falls prone.
underwater.
Oh no!
So
Underwater.
it can't stand.
It starts
so it
laughing
cannot stand.
underwater.
It starts laughing underwater, which means it's taking in water.
Yep.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh, that one's gonna drown.
Number 2
beautiful.
is I will then, as my bonus action, use my Mantle of Inspiration, which is my. So I'm going to spend one of my Bardic Inspirations. Figure out where those are later. And all of you guys, because you're all kind of in visible range of me, get 5 temps. And
You all gain 5 temporary hit points.
and you can move your speed without provoking opportunity attacks. If one of you wanted to use movement to get to some place that you wanted to punch somebody, it's a free move.
I'm not going to touch the laughing one because if it laughs and drowns, that's fine.
It's kind of taken out of commission until it can save. So at least one round is good.
Which I believe is the end of its next turn. Okay.
So at least one round without that one. You all get temporary hit points too. I forget how many. I think 5.
You said 5.
So
Yeah.
go ahead and gain 5 temporary hit points, and if anybody needs to move somewhere to get a better shot at something, do so now. You can take a move.
Yep. Gilly is still holding on
Yeah, I
to
didn't
what
think
is now
Gilly
a
was
large
going to
cat.
want to do anything.
So if you were to move while holding on to them, you would have half your movement speed. If you let go, then you'd be able to move your full speed.
It's okay. Step goes before me anyway.
Well, I mean, you could drag.
Okay.
You could. This is a free move that you get right now.
Yeah, this is an extra free
Oh,
movement.
now?
with the
Oh, I'm going to
ability.
drag it towards Step then.
Okay, you drag it right next to Step.
All right, so that's why that's my turn. And I'm going to stay on the dock for now because there's probably more of these things.
All right, Step or Judgment?
I am going to grapple
The kitty.
the kitty. Yeah.
All right,
Pet the kitty, pet the kitty, pet the kitty.
roll a strength check at advantage because it's technically already grappled, so I imagine that would make it worse.
I'm gonna grapple the baby mans.
Baby man.
Do I plus strength to that?
Yes.
That is 23.
You managed to grab onto the kitty and pet its belly.
With a fist.
And then because we're close to the shoreline, right?
We are.
Okay, I'm gonna start walking towards the shoreline.
Okay. With the dragging them.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'd be able to move half your movement, so you move them in 15-ish feet towards the shoreline.
And I guess that's it. I'm gonna try and grappling is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay, then that's all I can do.
All right.
Wait. I'm gonna action surge
Okay.
and try and choke the kitty out. Try and knock it out.
Okay.
You just
I
shoot
I know
it
you-
from above.
that would be an attack, right?
I would assume
Unarmed
so.
With advantage, surely.
Yeah.
Would that be an unarmed attack?
Yeah, I would.
You have a
Sure.
+2 chin.
Okay,
Yeah.
with advantage.
Yeah.
That is a. Do I plus strength to an unarmed attack?
You do, yes.
Okay.
So for your unarmed strikes, it would be what you rolled plus your proficiency bonus plus the the attack roll. Would be plus your proficiency bonus
Okay.
plus
so
your
that's
strength mod.
14.
Okay. That just hits.
Okay.
Roll your
and-
damage, which is also going to be the dice that is for that, and then the size bonus dice, and then your proficiency modifier because it's a weapon you're familiar with, and then the strength.
Weapon you're familiar with.
Well, you know what I mean.
No, I'm just thinking. It's a chin. I'm very familiar
So
with my
that's
chin.
16 damage.
Okay. That form takes 16 damage. It doesn't seem to be that affected by taking 16 damage.
Okay, extra attack.
Okay. Roll your next attack.
With advantage, right?
Yes. Because now they're pinned between two people.
That's 18.
That hits.
It's 22 damage.
Okay. All right. It is still in its polymorph form.
Wow, that is that's a nasty kitty.
This is a large cat, as in it is step size.
No, I know. It's definitely a fighting form.
Yeah.
So we're talking like fairly high combat.
Yeah.
Okay.
As in, the dolphin's barely holding on.
It's a good dolphin. Don't mock the dolphin.
So I'm just slowly squeezing this kitty to death. Like I'm giving it a big hug.
We can hope.
That's my turn.
So it'll be Lisa's
All right.
go next, won't it?
It is Lisa's go. Judgment, it is your turn.
So, just because lots of things have happened. So the bitch turned into a cat and is now being pulled underwater.
I think Step is
Yeah,
pulling her towards the shore, right?
But it's underwater.
So
Yeah, there's also another
The-
cat that's kind of...
the orc girl was turned into a large fey cat thing. One of the fairies was turned into the same thing, which had Tasha's Hideous Laughter cast on it. And then there's at least one hiding pixie somewhere about.
You could probably blast the one that's prone, like, at the surface of the water right now. Because it's not underwater, it's right there at the
It's
surface.
more floating, giggling in a cat, like a kitty giggles.
But it's already drowning, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's not going to last forever. Like, it's going to get a save at the end of every turn.
Okay, I cast
Yeah.
Fireball at it.
Fireball or firebolt?
Fireball.
Okay, you don't.
AoE.
Yeah, that would from what you know of the spell, it actually probably would still hurt Gilly, Step, and people underwater. Probably not to the same degree as
It's all right. I'm just a.
which
Okay,
is perfectly willing to do.
in that case, I'll just use Careful Spell with that.
Okay.
Oh, wait, do you have anything that does... Don't you have advantage on your next attack?
Yes, but only against the orc.
Oh.
On my first attack roll against the orc, so that's nice. Oh wait, no, but it's only up to one round. So I'm going to lose that. Because I can't... Well, I mean, unless I jump back into the water and melee it to death with advantage, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. So, I'm gonna use Careful Spell.
Alright.
So that Gilly and Step and whoever else is in the 20 feet range of my AoE doesn't get hurt.
Okay, but you still wanted to potentially hurt the other kitty.
Sure, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That, I believe Careful Spell will let you do.
I need to use one sorcery point. Okay.
That's a really... Careful spell is really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a dex save?
Yes, but, however, let me just read it out. When you cast a spell that forces other creatures to make a saving throw, you can protect some of those creatures from the spell's full force. To do so, you spend one sorcery point and choose a number of those creatures up to your charisma modifier. A chosen creature automatically succeeds on its saving throw against the spell. So, if I'm protecting both Gilly and Step, I'm spending 2 sorcery points, and I choose them.
Well, no, you spend 1 sorcery point, and what's your charisma modifier?
5.
Okay, so you'd be able to protect up to 5 people with 1 sorcery
Oh,
point.
it's just 1? Oh, that's a bargain. Okay.
Yeah.
I said it's good.
Yeah.
Roll your wait, no. What's your what's the DC to save against?
16.
It is a dex save. And it's dex,
Yes,
right?
it is.
Okay, the laughing one succeeds.
Succeeds the save?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, incapacitated
Their
is
dex-
not.
Yeah.
And the underwater one, the orc, fails. So roll your damage.
Oh, nice. Let me see. Oh, no, the damage is automatic, I think. Well, at least I'm seeing it automatically. I'm seeing 23
Yeah, you have
fire
to-
damage.
There should be a roll for that, like to see how much damage you actually do. Unless you've already done that.
Yeah,
with
I'm
the
using
thing.
Roll20 for it. So it's
Okay,
a
so-
bunch of numbers added up to 23.
So Gilly and Step, you both take 11 damage.
Oof.
Ouch.
That's
Okay, I am now out of porpoise form.
That's minus the.
Okay.
yeah. First,
Good.
take your temp points off,
Yeah.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Make sure you didn't. You have
So
your
that's
temp
6
raw.
of your actual health. Yeah.
And
Oh, so the laughing
Ouch.
cat does get
Sure.
a save, so
yeah, because they were attacked.
because it took damage.
What's your DC again?
My DC?
No, Vera. What was the DC
16.
on that? You're 16, and it was a.
That was a wisdom
save?
Yeah.
Okay, so it succeeds. It's no longer in the.
Oh.
It's no longer laughing. And the underwater one drops its form.
Sweet.
And
So that means they're on a timer.
No, it just took enough damage
No.
to nullify the.
it just
polymorph.
means it drops back to the. It just drops the polymorph, so she's back to her orc form.
Okay.
Is she still being crushed?
I mean, you're still holding on to her. Is that the end of your turn? Do you want to move?
No, I'm good.
All right, Gilly.
I think I need to get onto land because
Yes.
if I drop, they're going to drown me. So I'm going to disengage and, disengage and head towards the beach.
All right, you walk up onto the beach. You see Vera nearby.
Hello.
Hello.
There are some invisible fairies, by the way.
You see a cat that instead of resting on the water now seems to be floating above it. Like it may have some sort of ability
Okay.
to hover or fly.
Can I cast a spell?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to cast 8 dogs.
Wait,
No,
no.
you disengage.
Disengage is
It's an
a full action.
But she was
for-
grappled.
No, well, okay, you. That
Surely it doesn't
grapple.
count.
Well, it drops her speed to 0. It doesn't. She can
Alright,
still
fair
technically
enough.
make an opportunity attack. So you can disengage
Alright, I'll
and then not
disengage
cast a
then,
spell, or you could just take the hit. Which either way. So you're disengaged. All right.
Just engage, okay.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. It is the orc's turn. Who's currently grappled by Step. Spells.
It would have to try and get out of the grapple before doing an action, right?
It depends on what she's doing. Druids have too many spells.
Yep.
I love druid spells.
I know.
And some of them can be combined to make such good things. Like, for instance, in one game, I combined the... I think there's a spell that lets you grow giant mushrooms out of someone. And then
Out
there's
of
another spell which
someone.
lets you make... Yeah, it's like an attack. And then there's another spell that makes an inanimate object into a small servant. So I grew a giant mushroom and then made it into a small servant. And it started attacking the person it was growing out of.
She's actually going to try and break the grapple, so roll an athletics check. Oh.
Okay.
She rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good for us.
So I need to make an athletics check.
Yeah. Or acrobatics.
Acrobatics?
No, she can use acrobatics or athletics to escape. You need to use athletics to hold on to her. So
Okay.
athletics.
22?
Okay. So no, she breaks out. Once she's out, she is going to shape change is a bonus action, right? Or wild shape, whatever it's called. She's gonna back up, risking an opportunity attack from step.
I'm going to take that.
All right, roll your attack.
Can I attack with anything, right?
You would have to attack with what you have prepared. So either the anchor or your fist, both of which would do the same damage in this situation.
Okay, I'll do the anchor, and
Because it's cooler.
yeah, and I'd like to try and hook it around her.
On an opportunity attack, I don't think that would work.
Okay,
As a special thing.
that is 15.
That does hit. Roll your damage.
Okay. $20.
Okay. All right, she looks pretty hurt, but she's still standing. She also manages to pull onto the shore, sort of between Gilly and Vera, panting a little bit. And that is where we'll end our session. Marissa, where can people find you?
You can find me on Mastodon at radical.town.
Cleo, where can people find you?
You can find me at Zombie Cleo on the YouTubes.
Will, where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch at KirbyXOX.
Lisa, where can people find you?
I would love to see our listeners join my stream sometime, and if they want to know how to reach out to me and find me, they can do so via my website, superlisa.nl.
I'm dewtroid, and I do this, mostly. Our music is by Ian Stalker. We crave validation and appreciate any feedback you can leave. Also, tell your friends. Do you want to hear the story about why he's called Baby Mans?
Sure.
I'm sure the viewers would as well.
Oh, this'll just go in the end bumper sound thing. Okay, his actual name is technically Butterfinger, but we don't call him that because you can't change the name of something that's already been named because that's bad luck. But because he's so cute and my last couple pets had all been girls, I kept calling him a little girl. So I named him Baby Mans just so that I remembered that he was a dude.
Not sure that's better, to be honest.